Have you ever heard of the lost city of Cahokia? A place in North America where pyramids rose, thousands gathered, and a mysterious civilization flourished, only to vanish without a trace? Welcome to TimeScope, where the past comes alive, one mystery at a time. Today, we travel back nearly 1,000 years to unravel the enigma of Cahokia, a massive pre-Columbian city that once stood near present-day St. Louis, Missouri. It was the largest and most sophisticated settlement north of Mexico, bigger than London at the time, yet most people have never even heard of it. So, who built it? Why did it rise so quickly, and then vanish so suddenly? Let's begin. Cahokia was founded around 1050 AD. Nestled on the fertile floodplains of the Mississippi River, it soon became the beating heart of a civilization we now call the Mississippians. At its peak, Cahokia housed over 20,000 people, a population greater than medieval Paris. But what truly set Cahokia apart were its monumental structures. At the center of the city stood Monk's Mound, the largest earthen pyramid in North America, standing 100 feet tall and covering over 14 acres. Constructed by hand, using baskets filled with earth, it required millions of man-hours and a stunning level of organization. Surrounding Monk's Mound were more than 120 other mounds, some used for ceremonies, others for burials, and many whose purpose we still don't fully understand. But Cahokia wasn't just a city of pyramids. It was a cultural and economic hub, bustling with activity. Farmers grew corn in the surrounding lands. Artisans crafted tools, pottery, and ornaments from shell, copper, and stone. Traders brought goods from as far as the Great Lakes and the Gulf of Mexico. The layout of Cahokia reveals a complex and highly organized society. The city was divided into neighborhoods, each centered around its own smaller mounds. The massive central plaza may have hosted public rituals, games, or political gatherings, and then there's Woodhenge, a circle of giant wooden posts aligned with the sun's position on solstices and equinoxes. This ancient solar calendar shows that the people of Cahokia had a deep understanding of astronomy. So who were the Mississippians? They weren't a single tribe or kingdom, but rather a cultural tradition, one that spread across the southeastern United States, linking dozens of settlements with shared customs, architecture, and religion. But Cahokia was different. It was the jewel of the Mississippian world, and like all great cities, it had its rulers. At the top of Monk's Mound likely stood a temple or palace home to the Great Sun, a spiritual and political leader who governed the city. The people believed he was a divine figure, connected to the cosmos, mediating between the human world and the gods. Evidence suggests that human sacrifices may have accompanied elite burials. In one mound, archaeologists found the remains of more than 50 young women, laid out in rows, possibly servants sacrificed to serve a leader in the afterlife. Cahokia thrived for nearly 3 centuries. Then, around 1350 AD, it began to decline rapidly. But why? There was no invasion, no great war, no known catastrophe. Some scholars point to environmental stress. The area may have been overfarmed, depleting the soil. Deforestation likely contributed to erosion. There's also evidence of severe flooding that could have wiped out farmland and homes. Others suggest social unrest. As the population grew, so did inequality. Elites lived atop mounds while commoners lived in crowded, fragile homes. Tensions may have led to revolt, abandonment, or even civil collapse. Still others blame climate change. A period of cooling temperatures and erratic rainfall, known as the Little Ice Age, may have disrupted crops and triggered famine. Whatever the cause, by 1400 AD, Cahokia was largely abandoned. Its mounds remained, slowly reclaimed by nature. Centuries passed, European settlers arrived in the region, completely unaware that a powerful city once stood beneath their feet. It wasn't until the 19th century that archaeologists began to uncover Cahokia's secrets. And even today, only a fraction of the site has been excavated. So why is Cahokia so rarely mentioned in history books? Perhaps it's because it challenges the myth that complex civilizations only existed in Mesoamerica or the Old World. Cahokia forces us to rethink what we know about ancient North America. The truth is, before Columbus, before the colonies, before the founding fathers, North America had cities, temples, and pyramids. Cahokia was one of them. Its people left no written records, but in the silence of its mounds, the echoes of a forgotten civilization still speak. They speak of ambition, innovation, and mystery. They ask us to remember. And now so do we. Thanks for watching TimeScope. If you enjoyed exploring the mystery of Cahokia, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the past. Until next time, keep your eyes on the past. It's closer than you think.